welcome to Wednesday's News Moto, brought to you by For Real. Each week, we partner a moto ride somewhere in Cambodia with updates about what's happening around the country. It's a fun way for you to keep up to date with events in the kingdom. Today's ride is a guest ride from Kelly around Battambang, so keep watching to see a new area. Kelly's channel is called Autumn in Asia, and he has a recent apartment tour video in Siem Reap that's doing really well. It's great to see other people's content getting lots of views. In Siem Reap, all of us YouTubers support each other. We're all friends, and that's something unique and positive about the community, I think. At For Real, we donate the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. YouTube pays us every month based on the number of views on the ads throughout our videos in that particular month. So by viewing our videos, you're helping us to earn the money. It adds up over time, and we're really happy that we can support great charities in this way. In the description of this and every For Real video, you'll find links to those charities that we support. Please check out their websites to find out more about them and donate directly to them if you'd like to. We regularly support Cambodian Children's Trust, Heartprint and Reach. Okay, now the formalities are out of the way, let's get into this week's news. It is Wednesday the 1st of May, and today we would like to share an STD. That's a save the date with everyone. Proposed Phnom Penh Pub Street. Heatwave continues and several tons of good news to trumpet about. What are you doing for New Year's Eve on December the 31st this year? Phnom Penh is getting its own pub street and it's going to be ready for New Year's Eve. Can you believe that? Ambitious plans to pedestrianise the centre of Phnom Penh have been revealed to be started next month and completed by the end of 2024. Phnom Penh Pedestrian Street will encompass 57 hectares in the Don Pen district, and it will include shops, restaurants, hotels and bars. It is planned to start in early May 2024 and be completed before the upcoming Global New Year 2025. There will be 3 zones, and Zone 2 will be the one that includes the new Phnom Penh Pub Street. The newly slated commercial and entertainment district aims to provide an improved and expanded nightlife area for Phnom Penh local and international holidays, and another boost to the fast-growing Phnom Penh tourism industry. This is great news for Phnom Penh's tourism, and we can't wait to see it completed. We may even go there and test it out with some itchy feet. Dunno, bit early to be making plans for New Year's Eve, but we will see what we can do. Now an update on the heat. According to a directive released on the 30th of April, Cambodia ordered all public schools to reduce 2 hours of their regular school days due to the soaring temperatures in the ongoing dry season. The normal morning school session runs from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m, and it will now conclude an hour earlier, while the afternoon session that usually goes from 1 to 5 p.m. will commence an hour later. During the dry season in 2024, the weather is scorching and temperatures are regularly higher than 40 degrees Celsius between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. This measure is to prevent heat-related illnesses. In Phnom Penh, some students were cooled down by the arrival of a water truck courtesy of the district governor. The governor of 7 Makarat district contacted the private company Olympia to send a water truck to spray water on the campus of Bak Tuk Primary School and Wat Phra Primary School to keep the boys and girls cool. A spokesman for the Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology says that Cambodia is facing the hottest temperatures that have been recorded since 1854. Temperatures in many parts of the country could reach 43 degrees Celsius, which is 109 degrees Fahrenheit this week. Cambodia's highest ever recorded temperature was in 2010 in Previhia, when a temperature of 42.6 degrees Celsius, or 108.7 degrees Fahrenheit, was recorded on the 15th of April, 2016. If you didn't see our video about coping with the heat in Cambodia, there'll be a link to it at the end of this video. Oh my Buddha! A restoration team from the Department of Conservation of Monuments and Preventive Archaeology of the Apsara National Authority found more than 100 pieces of sandstone Buddha statues in the grounds while excavating at Ta Prohm Temple recently. Ta Prohm is the one that is often referred to as the Tomb Raider Temple. Archaeologist Neth Simon said that initially the team went to clean up a pile of soil on the south side of the laterite wall of the third enclosure of Ta Prohm to prepare a list of scattered stone fragments and the image for the overall layout of the temple, because there are a lot of stones scattered there. And during the cleanup, the team found several statue fragments. They found the fragments buried in the ground just 10 to 15 centimetres deep, and when digging a little deeper, more and more statue fragments were found, totalling more than 100 pieces altogether. The team is not sure if there are more statues in even deeper grounds. Archaeologists say that the fragments found are in the Bayon style. Some of the fragments are about half a metre high and 40 to 50 centimetres in width. No Chinese troops. Senate President Hun Sen has assured Vietnamese leaders that Cambodia will never allow Chinese troops to be stationed on its territory. First and foremost, why does Cambodia need Chinese troops? Second, Cambodia and Vietnam are good neighbours who cooperate in all areas. Third, China and Vietnam have good relations and are comprehensive strategic partners. Finally, why would Cambodia allow Chinese troops into the country that it violated the constitution, Mr. Hun Sen said. To put this in context, he was talking about the Funan Techo Canal project and how it will enable certain Cambodian goods to bypass Vietnam without incurring additional taxes. The Funan Techo Canal is a project that's estimated at $1.7 billion. It's said to be executed by a Chinese company through a build, operate, transfer, or a BOT arrangement. The canal, spanning about 180 kilometres, aims to link the Phnom Penh River port with the Gulf of Thailand in southwestern Cambodia. It will originate from Prek Takeo on the Mekong River, winding its way through Pre Ta Ek and Pre Ta Hing on the Basak River in Kandal Province's Ko Tom district, and extending into the coastal province of Kep. Now and only in Cambodia. Dr. Hun Manet, Prime Minister of Cambodia, supported 6 provinces without traffic accidents during the Khmer New Year, with each province receiving 200 million reals and 1,000 cases of beverages. The 6 provinces that had no traffic accidents over the holiday period include Tabong Khmum, Pre Veng, Koh Kong, Pei Lin, Kampong Chenang, and Munukiri. Now we have some good news elephants. Apsara National Authority, in collaboration with the Korea International Cooperation Agency through the Korea Cultural Heritage Foundation, expects the platform restoration of the Terrace of the Elephants to be completed by the end of 2024. The project is divided into 2 locations. One is on the north side and is 20 metres long, and the other is on the south side and is 15 metres long. Work commenced on the restoration in 2021. An archaeologist from the Department of Conservation of Monuments and Preventive Archaeology said that the restoration work fixed an area that had collapsed, and they have also repaired and strengthened the foundation of the sandstone wall on the east side of the terrace. A herd of wild elephants, or Asian elephants, had recently appeared in protected areas in Mundulkiri province in greater numbers than in previous years. Park rangers observed the wild elephants roaming the forest and sometimes entering the community of protected areas in groups of between 20 and 30. And that's an increase in number of between 3 and 5 individuals compared to groups that have appeared in the past. One of the rangers said this is a sign that the elephants are living in peace and procreation, ensuring good management of natural resources, conserving biodiversity, and ensuring better ecosystems in the nature protection system, especially in Mundulkiri province. Wild elephants are listed as endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. In Cambodia, there are about 400 to 600 Asian elephants, most of which live in the Cardamom Mountains and the eastern highlands of Mundulkiri. And finally today, in the tranquil province of Pei Lin, a local craftsman renowned for his Longan wine is venturing into new agricultural territory by creating a new wine from the kingdom's popular Kea Romiet mangoes. His latest initiative is not just about diversifying products, but also about addressing a significant issue, which is the wastage of unsold and overripe mangoes that typically rot away on farms. In late March, he embarked on the innovative project using about 2 tons of mangoes to produce an initial batch of 2,000 bottles. The first batch is set to hit the market in October after a meticulous fermentation process of 4 to 5 months. By turning waste into a valuable product, he's not only providing a solution to a local problem, but also adding a unique product to Cambodia's agricultural offerings, potentially increasing the economic resilience of local farmers and producers, and that is good news. That brings us to the end of this week's news. You're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Don't forget to join us on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like to see more posts about daily life. A link to our video about surviving in the heat will appear shortly. Check it out if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Kelly from Autumn in Asia for providing today's ride. Take care, have a great week, and we'll see you very soon.